Good morning, students of class 6. Welcome back to the biology online classes. In our previous class, we had already started the first chapter, the leaf. Today we are going to end this chapter, the last part 4, in which we are going to study about modification of leaves. Modification means changes. You know that generally leaves has the main function, that is to make food, synthesize food by the process of photosynthesis. But sometimes these leaves, they change their structures to carry out some other function apart from photosynthesis. So that is the meaning of modification of leaves, means changes which are there in the leaves to carry out some other functions. Now leaves are modified or changed for support. First point I have written here. Number 2, for protection. Third one, for storage of food. Fourth one, for capturing insect. And the last one, for vegetative propagation. So one by one we will study about each one of them. First one is for support. Okay, leaves are modified for support. Example, in pea plant we have seen. The leaf is changed into tendrils. What is this stem tendrils? Modification for support in some climbers. Climbers, you know, the plants in which the stems are very soft and weak. So they cannot stand like mango tree, guava tree. The stems are very thick and strong. They can stand themselves. But in climbers, which grow by taking support of some other plant, the leaf apex is modified or changed into tendrils. Leaf apex means the tip of the leaf changes into tendrils. Tendrils. Tendrils means thread-like structures. Like if I draw a diagram here, this is the diagram of, suppose in pea plant, the tip of the leaf, it is highly coiled like this. Okay, this is called tendril. Tendril. So what is tendril? Tendril is the thread-like structure which is formed at the tip of the leaf. Okay, it is the leaf apex only. The leaf tendrils, they are soft. Slender means soft. They are coiled structure. As you can see, I have rotated like this, coil like, and this coil can take the support of some plant and grow on them. Understood? So the function of leaf tendril, example you can say in pea plant it is found. Where is tendril found? Tendril is found in the pea plant. Okay, what is it meant for? It is meant for giving support to the plant so that it can grow. Understood? Now this one is complete. Next one is for protection. Second one we have to do. For protection. In some plants, the leaves are modified or changed into thorns. Example you can say, like instead of leaves, the thorns will be there on the stems. Okay, the leaves are modified or changed into thorns. You know how the thorns is. They can cause a lot of pain when they go inside our skin. Example is also mentioned in your book. I will just say the name of the plant. Leaves of Barbary. The name of the plant is this one, Barbary. Barbery. Barbary plant. The leaves are modified into thorns. In cactus plant also, you know, leaves are modified into thorns. 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 And why it is there? To give protection to the plant. Why it is there? Thorns for protection from grazing animals. Means if cows, goats and all will go to eat this plant, they will get hurt with the thorns. Okay. Similarly in prickly pear, the leaves are modified into spines. The spines are also pointed structure which can give protection to the plant from, or protection from grazing animals. Means animals which eat them. And second function of these thorns is to prevent the loss of water by transpiration. To prevent loss of water by transpiration. You know what is transpiration? The process by which plants lose water in the form of water vapor from their aerial parts, from the leaves and stems. So two functions of thorns, One is for protection from grazing animals. Grazing I have not written here, means the animals which eat grasses, leaves, they are called grazing animals. And second is to prevent loss of water by transpiration. Okay. Now, in plants like acacia, what happens is, there is a leaf, suppose this one is the leaf. This one, the petiole of the leaf in plants like acacia I am saying, this one gets modified into and becomes flat, leaf-like structure, and this one is reduced. This lamina will vanish, and this will modify itself to carry out the process of photosynthesis in acacia, and that is called phyllodes. Phyllood. So what is phyllodes? Phyllodes is found in acacia leaves, in which the petiole of the leaf becomes flat, modified or changed to form leaf-like structure to carry out photosynthesis, and the leaf disappears, or the lamina disappears. Okay, so this type of leaf modification is called phyllodes. It is found in acacia. Now next one, protection one is also completed. Here only I will explain all the points. The next point is for food storage. You know that in onion you have seen the scaly leaves are there. You have seen the onion how it is, no? See, so many scaly leaves are, fleshy leaves are there. They are the edible part. Okay. And from here the roots develop. So these fleshy leaves of the skin, they store food. Fleshy leaves of onion, they store food inside them. So for food storage also, leaves are changed to store food. Example, in onion you can give. Okay, they have got the outermost part of this onion leaves. They are scale leaves, the one which we remove. We cannot eat that one. That is called scale leaves. SCALE, scale leaves. Okay, so they are the one which we have to throw it outside. But the one which is fleshy and edible part, that is also a leaf only, which is modified to store food. So food storage one is also completed. Now next one is for capturing insects. You have already studied about insectivorous plants. What is insectivorous plants? The plants that eat insect. Okay, like Venus flytrap and pitcher plant. So what happens in the pitcher plant? The leaf gets modified, this one. The leaf gets modified into a pitcher-like structure. Pitcher, you know, the one which is used to hold water and all. And the apex of the leaf is changed into the tip is changed like a lead, LID lead, and this one is pitcher. So whenever any insect will sit on the plant, on the leaf, it will be trapped, it will slip inside, and inside of this leaf or the pitcher contains many digestive enzymes. So the insect will be killed and it will be digested. And why do plants eat insect? Plant eat insect in order to get nitrogen from them, because they grow in the soil which is deficient in nitrogen. So that's why they are called insectivorous, means insect eating plants. Similarly, one more example of insectivorous plant is their Venus flytrap, in which the leaf is modified or the lamina is modified. They have the hair-like structures here. Okay. Sundew, Drosera also we can give. So whenever any insect will sit on the leaves, the hairs will be like stimulated and it will close. The lid will close and the insect will be trapped inside. Okay. And once the insect is closed inside the trap, it will get digested, it will die, and it will be absorbed by the plant. Okay. So this is the second example, that is the sundew or the Drosera. Now next one is for vegetative propagation. What is the meaning of vegetative propagation? Growth of or growing of new plant from vegetative parts like root, stem, leaves is called vegetative propagation. Okay. So I'll just write the definition. Growth of, what is vegetative propagation? Vegetative propagation means growing of new plants from root, stem or leaves is called vegetative propagation. So how it happens in the leaves? Example, in bryophyllum. So example you can write bryophyllum. In bryophyllum leaves. Okay? Example of vegetative propagation by leaves in bryophyllum. If the leaves are present, okay? I suppose this is the bryophyllum leaf. On the leaf, from the margin, many small birds will be there. These birds are known as adventitious birds. These birds will develop into a baby plant, and these baby plants will get separated once it is grown, or once it grow bigger. It will separate from the leaf and it will fall on the soil. And in the soil, it will get all the requirements for germination, like water, air, suitable temperature, everything will be available. So this baby plant will develop into a new plant. Okay? So vegetative propagation by leaves. Now what is adventitious birds? The birds which develop from any other part of the plant except apical or axillary bird is called adventitious birds. Okay? So we have completed the chapter. This was the last topic. Now I will send you the pictures of the entire pages of the first chapter along with the exercises. You try to do the question answers if you can, it's okay. Otherwise, just leave the blank for the answer. I will discuss it in the next class and I will give you the answers of all the exercises on the board only. Okay? Thank you. Okay, now listen. Once again back. I'll discuss some of the question answers so that you can do. You can look at the diagram which is given here. Sorry. Look at this one. Bryophyllum. Okay? The bud is shown here. Just now I have drawn that diagram now of bud. Bryophyllum bud is there, this one. It is marked also. Okay. Then you can see how the buds germinate. The roots are there. They will get detached from the parent plant. And this one is the example of Venus fly trap. See where the insect is sitting. And this insect will get trapped and they will close. Alright. Now look at the next diagram. This one is of a picture of spines in prickly pear. You can see clearly these are all spines. Okay. They are modification of leaves only. This one is the stem, the yellow one which is shown here. It is the stem and these are the spines. Alright. Now next you can see this one, thorns in Barbary plant. This is the Barbary plant and the thorn is marked here. So many thorns are there. Each of them help to prevent loss of water by evaporation. They are the fruits shown here. Okay. Now in the next diagram which you can see, the onion is shown here. Can you see that? Onion. And what is written there? Scaly leaves of onion. It appears like a bulb only, isn't it? It is the leaf which is modified to store food inside it. Now look at the pear plant. Can you see this one? Pear plant. This one is the apex of the leaf, how it is like a lid or a covering of the leaf, isn't it? And this one is the petiole of the leaf. The lamina is modified into this pear. Okay, lamina is modified into pear to trap the insects. Now next one is the leaf tendrils. You can see leaf tendrils. This one is the leaf of which plant? Pea plant. And these are the leaves shown in that branch with the flower. Now see this part, the one which is curly part, that is called the tendril. I have highlighted it. Okay, this is the tendril. It is the modification of leaf only, this tendril. Okay, you can see there also tendril is present at the tip. Here also thread like structures at the tip. Here also it is present. They are called the leaf tendrils. Okay, they are modified to carry out the process of support to the plant. They give support to the plant. Understood now? So this much only will do as homework. And in the next class, we can continue with the exercises. I'll give you the photo of these exercises. You try to attempt, like first question is name the following. Number 1, the part of the plant that absorbs water and nutrients from the soil. What is the answer? Roots. Number 2, the type of venation in which veins are irregularly branched. That type of venation is called reticulate venation. So try to get the answer, okay? Similarly, the next question is choose the correct option. One question is there and 4 answers are there. Like 1, which of the following has taproot system? Maize, grass, mango or banana? So out of this, maize, grass, mango or banana, answer is mango because mango is dicot. Then next question number C, correct the false statement by changing the underlined word. Rose has fibrous root. Like this the question is there. Rose has fibrous root. Okay, I will just rub it so that you can do. So homework is to do the given exercises in your copy. Alright? So next question I was saying rose has fibrous root. Question number C. One example I am giving. Rose has fibrous roots. Now which one is underlined? The word fibrous is underlined. No? So what you have to do? You have to correct it. If fibrous is wrong, you have to correct it, and the correct answer you can write. Suppose if it is taproot, then you have to write here taproot. Understood now? So instead of fibrous, the taps will be there below. And like this you have to do the correction. Then similarly try the other questions also. If you cannot get the answers, no need to worry. In the next class, I will discuss all the answers one by one. Okay? Thank you.